Let's talk about the Earning app for a little today. I've seen this ad pop up on my feed so many times and even here on YouTube. Now, most likely you have seen it as well, or maybe you have heard about the Earning app some other way. And just as always, today I'll be going over the pros and cons of this account or app so you guys can get a better understanding of it, and also if this is something that you want to have. Now guys, right off the bat, I can tell you that this app is very different from a lot of the other payday apps I reviewed here, right? So normally what most apps offer is the same boring 2 days early paycheck, right? And as I've probably explained in most, if not all of those videos, you can't really get your paycheck 2 days early, but I won't be getting into that again, right? Now with the Earning app, they take a very different approach here. They will instead allow you to take an advance on your next paycheck at any time once you worked for it. So let's say you have some unexpected bill pop up and you need some money. The Earning app will actually give you a loan that doesn't come with any interest or an advance on your pay based on the hours you worked, or if you're a salary employee, then they'll just use your phone's GPS to determine if you actually went to work for the time or the amount of pay advance that you want. Sounds good, right? Well, it is. So, very quickly, I'm going to tell you how this app works, but just before I do so, a very quick reminder, if you're new here or seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ian, and here on this channel, I talk about ways to make money, invest money, and all things personal finance related. So if these are topics that you are interested in, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to this channel and turning on the notifications so you can get updated on when I post new videos here. And I post a new video here every single day on YouTube. So back to the Earning app. Here's how the app works and how to use it. So the first thing you need to do is create a profile on the app and give it access to your checking account, right? Now, anyone can download Earning, but to use it, you must receive your paycheck via direct deposit. When it's time to give you an advance on your paycheck, they'll need to send it to that checking account. And also, most importantly for them, when it's time for you to pay them back on that advance, when you get paid, they'll take it from this checking account. So you have to link the accounts, right? Now, Earning tracks the hours you worked. It does this differently depending on your job, right? So let's say you're a salary worker, right? The app will use your location or the GPS on your phone to verify that you actually left home and went to work for that day. Now, if you're an hourly worker, you will have to upload photos of your daily timesheet or connect the app with your company's online timesheet system or use location tracking as well. Now for on-demand workers, you need to upload photos of your task receipts, such as probably your Postmates delivery confirmation or Grubhub order. Earning will automatically upload Uber ride receipts though, so if you are in any of these, the app has you covered. Now you can access money only once you've earned it, right? So you can't get an advance for 2 or 3 days pay when you only worked for 1 day. Now, when you request the money, Earning verifies your hours worked. The company says that this takes about 10 minutes if you submit through the app. Now that's very, very quick if you ask me. So you will receive the money the next business day if you request it on a weekday, and on the second business day if you request it over the weekend. There's an option to get the money immediately, but only if your bank supports it, right? So that depends on the bank you use. Now you must be wondering, how is this service free? And if they don't charge any interest or fees, how do they make money? Because surely they aren't going to be giving you advances on your pay to just break even, right? Well, they accept tips, and each time you use the service, you can tip them, and a tip can be anywhere from $1 to $14 on average. Now, Earning deducts this from your paycheck on payday, along with the money you had withdrawn previously and would now be owed to them. Now, on the App Store, Earning says that several million people have the app and use it. So you have a couple million people using this app and tipping them regularly, so I can see how they make money here and be able to provide this service freely. Now, as for the limits, Earning has 2 withdrawal limits. The daily limit is $100 for all users. The pay period limit, or the total amount you can withdraw during your pay period, depends on how much you're paid, any bills due, and your financial behavior and habits. So if you're a person that always spends all your money as soon as you get paid and leave your account in overdraft, then your limits will be much lower than that of a person who is responsible with their money for the most part. Now, as we talk about overdraft, they have a good feature here as well. The average overdraft fee is between $25 to $35 now, and if you're using a bank that charges overdraft fees, then please go watch some of my other videos on bank accounts because there are much better options that don't charge this and other pesky fees, right? Now, the Earnin app will prevent you from going into overdraft in the very first place. They actually have a feature called Overdraft Protector or Protection, and what this does is it monitors your account, and anytime your account is about to go into overdraft, Earnin will send you automatically $100 to the account to prevent it, and of course this $100 will be an advance on your next paycheck. Now remember, the daily limit is $100 and the weekly limit is $500, and these can be less depending on how much money you make and other factors, right? Now the overdraft protection comes at a cost. It's $1.50 per month, but when compared to the overdraft fees of other banks, this solution is much better. Again, if you are using the right bank, you won't have to pay this additional $1.50 per month because you won't be charged overdraft fees in the first place. So the main points here are the pros and cons, and we'll go with the pros first. So the pros are you pay no fees, right? Secondly, there's no interest for that money you receive as an advance. Secondly, or thirdly, it's fast funding. Now, as for the cons, the app requires access to your bank account. Secondly, this may lead to very poor financial habits. And this leading to poor financial habits really depends on who you are. So guys, here's my recommendation. If you want to have access to a small emergency fund in the form of a payday advance, then this is the solution, and it's free. Yes, you can tip them for providing the service, but they don't force you to do so, right? Now, this app is good for anyone who wants to get paid via direct deposit and has a regular job, or who gets paid via direct deposit rather. Now, also, if you want to keep your bank account that charges you overdraft fees, then this is also a good way or provides a cheaper solution to that problem, as you can prevent your account from ever going into overdraft again, and the cost to do so is only $1.50 when compared to the average cost of $25 to $35. Now, as for the downsides, I really only have a few here for this app. I think, and this is only my opinion, that this app will lead to very poor financial decisions, especially if you aren't already managing your money well. Worst case here is that you'll take an advance every week and blow your money on things that aren't important, and then when your actual payday comes, you're left with less money than you would need to take care of your needs. Secondly, there is no real customer service, and when I say that, I mean there is no phone number to call and get support. I don't like banking apps or financial apps that don't have around-the-clock support, but then again, this isn't really a bank, so this is also up to you. Now, the next reason I don't like this app is, although the app is free, it could be a trap. I mean, if you're like me, then you'll have the app and never really use it until one day when you have some real emergency and need some money. And when I say real emergency, I don't mean feeling hungry and wanting Japanese Wagyu beef for dinner, right? This is not an emergency. That's a want. No, I mean something really important. Now, on the other side, even if you use this app frequently and you don't get yourself into a financial mess, you could end up spending too much money. So let's say you take $100 every week, right? They take it back and you tip them $14 for the service because tipping is good and you like to do it, and you know they don't make money any other way, so you always tip them. Guys, there are on average 52 weeks in a year. So if you spend $14 every week, that's 14 times 52, and I'm using 14 because that's where the tip cap stops. 14 times 52 is equal to 728. So you just spent over $700 for getting advances on your pay. Now, I could try and convince you of several other things or investments that you could make with $700 to get more money back, but that's not what this video is about. So these are the downsides. Main point here is, unless you are responsible enough, then this may not be an app you should be using. Now, if you are responsible enough though, then this is a great app to have. What do you guys think though? Do you have the Earnin app, and if so, how has it been working for you? Drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Now, after mentioning spending $700, I can't help it but to mention that if you click on the link down below to WEBULL and deposit only $100 in the stock market, then you'll receive 2 free stocks, but only with the link down below. And these are 2 free stocks that can be anything. that can be valued at over $1,000, right? So be sure to click on that link, sign up for WEBULL, and get your 2 free stocks. Now guys, I hope this video was very helpful and I was able to provide you some value again. And if you like this kind of content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'll really appreciate it. And also subscribe to the channel, click the notification icon so you can get updated when I post new videos here, which is at least once per day. Now, in addition to this, be sure to also share this video anywhere you think it may be able to reach more people and potentially help someone out as well. Now, if you're a new subscriber or viewer here on the channel, be sure to check out my other videos on high yield savings accounts, checking accounts, investments, credit cards, and of course, more ways to make money. Also guys, I've left a couple links down below to free stuff, free cashback offers, so be sure to check the links down below in the description for all kinds of free stuff, right? Once again, thanks for tuning into the channel. All the best with your investments and your banking apps. And until tomorrow, guys, take care.